They call them the dulls. And they're anything but is the thing. NLB, like, I might just frick around and play Super Smash Bros. At this party. That's true. That's a good description of my university experience. But again, I know it's a little bit cursed. When I was in university, only two Smash Bros. Games were out. We played Smash 64. In another life, could have played 2,000 hours of drunk melee, and then maybe I could have turned that into some kind of like notoriety in the esports world. Mommy gave you some medicine? Oh, giving some medicine to Tomo. Oh, that's good. Because Tomo's a little constipated, right? Yeah, he feels okay, but he needs to take a poop, right? Now he what? He needs to push the poop out from his body? No. A stroller? Oh, he threw up? Oh, yeah. He needs to poop so he doesn't throw up, right? Yeah, mommy has to give him a little bit more medicine. It's okay. Tomo, he's got a nervous stomach. I think he's shy at pooping. He didn't want to poop when we weren't here because he was nervous about the cat sitter or something. But we've fed him so much Restoralax that he's got to squeeze it out soon. Some food for me? Oh my God, thank you, honey. Strawberries for me? And a spoon? Oh my God, look at this. I'm not sure I can eat all this. Holy cow, just give me a second here. You see this? Ah, it's a pretty big strawberry. Whoa, it's so tasty. Thank you, honey. You made it for me? All right, welcome to the Dulls. Fancy restaurants be like, so true. All right, copper, petroleum, bananas. Bananas. You got some more food for me? You know it's my favorite food. My favorite food. Milkshake O's. It's a cereal. You got it for me? Thank you, honey. And the spoon, too? The baby's not, she's still mid-transition to the next daycare, so we got her at home this week. You're like the, well, I was going to say you're like Kramer on Seinfeld. Everybody cheers when you show up, but let's not give you the curse of prophecy, you know? Yeah, don't open that drawer, though. That's where Daddy shoves all the documents that he gets from the Canada Revenue Agency and then says he'll deal with them later, but then, like, you just get busy. Is that funny? Yeah, that's funny. Okay, you can go find your makeup. Okay. I am going to federal prison. This must be around the equator. It must be mountainous because there's mines. If civilization has taught me anything, there's gold. There must be mountains here. Scrap iron, Vespine gas, passenger and cargo ships. My guess is it has a coast in that case. In that case, may I get a Peru? I don't know. Peru. Mountainous. Oh, it's northwest of Peru. It's Ecuador. What the heck is northwest of Ecuador? Is that even possible? Yes, I would say it's possible. In my head, I'm like, Peru is on like the west coast of South America, and then there's like Bolivia, but Bolivia has no coast, I think. It does have a lot of mountains. I would assume maybe naively there would be like lithium somewhere on here instead of copper and petroleum, but this has to be like Central America then, right? Could it be Guatemala? It's southeast of Guatemala. Could it be Costa Rica? It's 300 kilometers away from Costa Rica. Could it be Panama? Perhaps. Oh, baby! You know what's funny? Everybody calls out the binary search in the housing games. Nobody calls out the binary search in geography. Where you're just like, let me split the difference. Let me split the difference. And then eventually you get there. We got there today. I do? Well, don't, okay? I mean, that's how all these games are played. You got to know the map. Well, so I really feel, to be honest with you, I know that geography class in life is not just, memorize the countries on Earth and their flags and their capitals. But, like, I feel like if you had kids from the 6th grade onwards play Tradle, Worldle, Globla, and Travle every single day, they would have such amazing, just for 15 minutes a day in school, they would know the whole world. It would get drilled in there. They'd be geniuses. Instead, you're always going to be like, oh, what's the biggest river in Canada? And you got to be like, I don't know. I don't even know the answer. Probably the St. Lawrence, if I had to guess. Anybody know the answer to this one? The Mackenzie? Where the hell's the Mackenzie River? Sorry, I have to refresh Globla. It's being a little spotty today. It didn't load the globe. It's north? How far north? It's the biggest one? How do you not know it? I don't know what to tell you. Basically anything north of Vancouver I'm kind of like unfamiliar with, to be honest. Anything north of like Sudbury or Sault Ste. Marie, just forget about it. No disrespect, there's like 10,000 people in the whole country that live north of that latitude. It's just, it's mighty cold and sort of like desolate up there. Okay, what was our answer was Panama? Let's start there. You never know. One day it'll happen. Ooh, it's 14,000 kilometers away. That's pretty far. Hit me with a cross the Pacific Ocean and take me to Indonesia. It's mighty close to Indonesia. Let me get Laos. Laos is warmer, 700 kilometers from Laos. Let me get a Bhutan. It's adjacent. Let me get an India. It's India! Dude, that was probably could have gone a little faster today. But hey, that one, it's nice to have an easy one. Worldle. Holy cow. Am I allowed to show this? Bro, look at these ads that I'm getting. This is like what are these shorts, dude? Is this a short that has a pocket where you can holster a knife or something? Why is there a skull on it? Like, what is this? What are these ads, dude? I mean, they're 80% off. That's pretty cheap. It's got a built-in belt. These are pants that you carry weapons in, right? Right? What have you been buying? I don't know, man. Like nothing. Maybe that's why this is the vacuum of cookies. Whenever I go to a website that's like, we need to like advise you of our cookie policy, I'm like, reject all. So instead, I'm getting like average 34-year-old British Columbian male drip. Anyway, I don't know. My dad would love these. Just search it. I'm not going to link you, okay? I have no clue what this country is. Except it looks like something that would lead to an appointment with your urologist. Or a chiropractor. If, like, this is your head and this is your back. And I'm not going to... We don't need to go there. Anyway, I have no idea. I'm going to say this is what Morocco looks like. Maybe this is the Atlantic Ocean. Nope. Okay. It's 5,000 kilometers southeast of Morocco. Could still be in Africa. It could. Could this be like an Ethiopia on the complete other coast? It's extremely close. It's northeast of Ethiopia. It could be across the body of water there. Is that the the Persian Gulf? Something like that? The Red Sea? Or it could just be in Africa as well. Like what's north of Ethiopia? South Sudan, and then Egypt. Nope, I am going backwards. Okay, so I do believe it is across the sea of something from EU4. I played the Mamluks a little bit in EU4. I kind of know what I'm talking about in this region. Sort of. Could you be Oman? I got my geography confused. Could you be Yemen? I'm in trouble. I'm in a lot of trouble. Closest to Ethiopia. Is it Israel? That is not how it's spelled. That's Israel. Oh no! What is it? Djibouti! Oh, I got lost. Now we know. Now we'll always remember. Djibouti is, it kind of looks like a man trying to eat a shovel or his own, you know what. Weekend of May 25th, 2018. Holy cow. Would you look at this? $84 million opening from Walt Disney. That's a lot of money, but it's not so much as to be like this could be an origin story Marvel movie. One of these is this could be Frozen too. $622 million. Can I get a genre? Action, adventure, science fiction. Never mind. This is Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Son of a... Walt Disney science fiction made it... It's May. So Last Jedi came out in like December or November. Let me get an actor. I mean, it's such a waste. Let me get an actor. Robert Downey Jr. Okay. Civil War. Captain America Civil War. No. Spider-Man. 2018. This is the second Spider-Man. The Spider-Man Far From Home. I'm in trouble. May 25th, 2018. 620. You know what? I don't even need the other actors. I know who the other actors are going to be. I'm not sure Dodd. I knew your Dodd. Walt Disney, genre, science fiction, adventure, action. Actor 1, Alden Ehrenreich. This is Solo, a Star Wars story. Tagline, never tell him the odds. Actor 2, Junice Suotamo. Actor 3, Woody Harrelson. Directed by Ron Howard. This could be action, comedy, adventure. Never mind. I was going to say this is maybe an X-Man. Stars Ryan Reynolds. $208 million at the box office. An action, comedy, adventure. It's Deadpool 1. It's Deadpool 2. Okay, we've done it. Prepare for the second coming. Rare, good tagline. Bat chest? Listen, the Deadpool movies are kind of fun. You can bat chest them, but at least they know what tone they're going for. I forgot how bleak theaters were in the 2010s. I've long been a defender of tentpole releases, but just seeing them all laid out in front of me all at once, I am kind of like, you got a good point. I mean, we go back to the 90s, and it was like, in one weekend, it was like you could see The Matrix, Fight Club, Eyes Wide Shut, Mulholland Drive, and like Schindler's List all on the same weekend. And this one is like, there's 7 different Disney science fiction movies in theaters at the exact same time. It's no Eddie Murphy weekend, that's for sure. Save this one. No, don't save this one. It's got to be like Infinity War. Okay, it's just, you know what's going to happen. An entire universe, once and for all, until the sequel. Actually like Infinity War a lot, but, you know, it's a product of its time. A romance comedy drama that didn't do so well, but it didn't do so badly. I mean, for a romance to even chart, like Memorial Day weekend, is kind of surprising. Stars Diane Keaton. Oh, it's one of those fucking, it's complicated. Something like, you know what I'm talking about, old people doing it. You know what this is the one with Alec Baldwin. Jane Fonda. This is like 75 for Brady or something. I have no idea. Reveal all hints. 4 lifelong friends decide their lives could change by becoming nasty and reading 50 Shades of Grey in their monthly blank blank to get inspiration on how to handle sexual pleasure at an elderly age. That is book club, because this must be book club. Okay, I'll take my 0 points, but they get nasty. Decide their lives could change by becoming nasty. Holy cow. Old ladies behaving badly. What's the tagline? The next chapter's always the best. It's made $40 million at the box office. Probably petered out around 45, 50 million. Not that noteworthy. It's a comedy starring Melissa McCarthy. 2018. Ghostbusters must have made more money than this. This could be Identity. I don't think it's Identity Thief, but actor 2, Molly Gordon. I don't know any of these movies that she's in, just to be honest. And Jillian Jacobs, I just don't know it. Give life the old college try. When her husband suddenly dumps her, longtime dedicated housewife Deanna turns regret into reset by going back to college, landing in the same class and school as her daughter, who's not entirely sold on the idea. Plunging headlong into the campus experience, the increasingly outspoken Deanna, now D-Rock, embraces freedom, fun, and frat boys on her own terms, finding her true self in a senior year no one ever expected. No, thank you. I have no idea what this is called. I give up. It's called Life of the Party. I was in the 33rd percentile today. Not so good. Sounds like dog water. Oh, man. It does sound really bad. Whew. I'll go see Infinity War. Honestly, out of these ones, I can't go see Book Club. I'm married. You should watch it tonight. I don't have Tubi. I'd love to, but I don't have Tubi. That was a fun one, though. I had a good time regardless. Okay, original Cine 2 Nerdle. Okay, oh, hang on. I can do something with this. I can already see something. I see Drag Me to Hell. Drag. I see Mini-Me, Dr. Evil. Dude, we could get something here. Okay, just give me a second. I see The Italian Job. The Italian Bird. I shagged a rotten, baby. Yeah. The Italian Job has a heist in it. With a bomb, I'm assuming. There's like, isn't there shockingly, extremely evil? The wicked mini bomb, Dr. Evil. There you go. Me. Drag me to hell. Excuse me, I also see Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange Love Bomb. And then, if we could get that to... Okay, just give me a second here. Bomb is not in the Italian job. That's my mistake. There might be some decoys in here. Maybe Austin Powers is a decoy. Extremely wicked, shockingly. So Doctor Strange Love, bomb. And okay, what is extremely wicked, shockingly evil, and vile? That's the one that threw me. Then you hard swap these ones, and you've got Mini. Oh, because the Mini Cooper. Okay, and then you got Doctor Strange Love, How I Learned to Stop Love the Bomb, Drag Me to Hell, Shockingly Evil, Extremely Wicked, then Incredibly Vile or whatever. You got the Italian Job. Then you've got possibly Mini, Doctor, Evil, Drag, Shag, The Spy Who Shagged Me, Mini Me. That's a good one. Average is 4.4. That's an easy one. Italian Wicked Me Strange. Have a drumstick and your brain stop ticking. Oh, man. Don't be afraid, Mini-Me. Hello, Simvicta. Hello. Okay, now we'll do the reverse for today. If I can figure out how to get there. Okay, so this, I got to remember, this one really breaks your brain. That 1 week is not about anime ladies. They do reference Sailor Moon and say they got the boom anime babes that make me think the wrong things. Okay. Themes. Okay. Movies with men in the title. A Few Good Men, Men in Black, Children of Men, No Country for Old Men. Mother. Movies directed by Darren Aronofsky. Requiem for a Dream. The Whale. Oh, movies from the 1960s. The Whale and Black Swan. Oh, okay, now let's get some themes here. These are the movies from the 60s. Movies with Michael Cera. Movies with men in the title, and movies directed by Darren Aronofsky. Give me a second here. Let me think. Men in Black. There's aliens in Men in Black. It's directed by Barry Sonnenfeld. None of the other movies are directed by Barry Sonnenfeld. Children of Men. Clive Owen. Julianne Moore. Julianne Moore's been in some movies. There's no doubt about that. Directed by Alfonso Cuarón, I'm assuming. These were all Aronofsky, so you're not going to connect on a director. How about a starring Tommy Lee Jones, maybe? Tommy Lee Jones. But they're in the same category already. It's not going to be year because these are all recent. But Best Picture winners, Black Swan, No Country for Old Men, Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist. It's always, the last one's always the toughest. Religious allegories. Mother. Children of Men. Rosemary's Baby and Juno. How is Babby formed? We have to do away with insane mothers who want to destroy their babbies. Oh, man. We got there. Ancient reference. Oh, man. You guys remember How is Babby formed? The beard looks sick. Thanks a lot. I used to have an electric razor. Then that electric razor died, and I had to default to an older electric razor, but it doesn't get as close to the skin. So now this is like a 2-day beard. Previously, this would be like a 5-day beard. So I gotta maybe get a new electric razor. It's okay. It's not a big deal. I can always just shave a little more often. People going crazy about Johnny Depp and Zorro. Can't we just make this connection? Okay, listen. Try the daily challenge. I remember from yesterday. Johnny Depp, Once Upon Johnny Puff Secret Mission, Once Upon a Time in Mexico, Antonio Banderas, the second Zorro movie. Okay, well, listen. That one's a little... Maybe we got a theme week, but if the theme is getting from Johnny Depp to Antonio Banderas, movie to movie's a little washed this week, but that's okay. It happens. Okay, I'm looking at this. We're on Guess the Game. It's Johnny Depp. That sounds like a Wheel of Fortune week. Wheel of Fortune will always be like, it's Spatula Week on Wheel of Fortune, sponsored by Cuisinart. Very true. This is Persona 5. Metacritic score of 74. This is like The World Ends With You. GameCube and PlayStation 2. Fatal Frame. Action adventure shooter. I'm just gonna say it. This looks like dog water. I have no idea. Released in 2005. Oh, is this there's two of them. One of them is called Killer 7. The other one is, I always forget what it is. Are you Killer 7? You are Killer 7. Okay. Because there's two games I'm thinking of, okay? One of them, they were both like highly anticipated and then both flopped. One of them, no disrespect to Killer 7. One of them's Killer 7. Not 13, but I could see how you would say that. Starring David Duchovny. It's, I think it came out for the Xbox, not the GameCube. And as the guy on the cover is like, it's like a cyber guy, and he's like looking down. He's going like, you know this one? And then the guy who was making it, like the auteur, too human. You got it. The auteur behind Too Human was like very loud and outspoken, and then the game flopped, and I've never heard anything from him ever again. I don't know if that's my recollection, at least. Hint 6 goes crazy. You know what? You're absolutely right. Amazing. Oh no, it's Gamedle. Gamedle's where your brain has to be at its peak. Especially, don't even get me started on all these. I'm so sick of these. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Just about every game that came out from 2006 to 2012 was pure ass, unless it was indie games. Like every single one was like a guy with a beard on steroids shoots a gun from behind a half wall. Like this might be an Uncharted, or it might be Spec Ops: The Line. I'm gonna say this is Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. I've played no I've played no Uncharted, dude. Oh man. I have not played a single Uncharted. It just had the vibe of it being like his third game. I don't have anything else to say. It doesn't look like, I mean, there's like a blimp crash or something in the background. It looks like he's being deceived. Or is he doing the deceiving? I guess we'll never know. Okay. This is number 2. Meet my associate, number 2. This is Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness. They don't even have it. That's how bad it is. This is Tomb Raider Legend. Nope, this is The Walking Dead. 400 Days. That's me yelling. This is The Walking Dead Season 2. The Walking Dead, A New Frontier. Dead Rising 3. Oh, it's Resident Evil. Four? Yeah, okay, it's Resident Evil 4. There you go. I've never played it or see it playing. See it playing? Seen it played? His head, though? Doesn't it look like a game based on like a YouTuber or something? You'll always log on to Twitter and the trending topic will be like, is Thin Billy okay? And you're like, what the hell's Thin Billy? Is it like a dog and it's some 17-year-old kid with 11 million subscribers who stubbed his toe? Get well soon, Thin Billy! Oh god, wait, did we get yesterday's Guess the Game right? The impossible one? What is this ad, dude? Something's wrong with my computer. I've been hacked by a 70-year-old man from another country. Like, what is this ad? Translation required. Star Wars Jedi Survivor Deluxe PlayStation 5. What does it even mean? Translation required? Anyway, Tomb Raider Underworld is a single-player game. That's helpful. It could be a first-person shooter. Is Deus Ex Human Revolution? Oh, it's a first-person single-player shooter that may have other elements. It was Eidos or Square Enix were involved on some level. It's the wrong saga, though. The heck did Square Enix make that's a first-person shooter that's not... I'm washed. Sorry, this is in the Crystal Engine. What was I thinking? I have no clue. It's Remember Me. That's Capcom. It's a third-person action game. What are you thinking? I don't even know what Eidos made except for Tomb Raider and apparently Deus Ex. So that's maybe Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. I have no idea. I have absolutely no clue. It's not going to be Dante's Inferno, brother. But I got to get a guess in here. No, that's wrong in every aspect, except now we know that it's an adventure game as well as a shooter. That's very interesting indeed. It is probably Fortnite, if I had to guess. Probably Fortnite. It's earlier than Fortnite, brother. It's from 2011 to 2017. It's Brink. Doesn't even exist anymore. It's, you know what it is? It is Shootmania. Shootmania Storm. It's Super Mario Superstar Saga. Let me get a one-time clue. It's every game from the... It's every platform from this generation and the one after it. So this must be like a 2014, 2015 jam. I can only imagine that it's probably new Super Mario Brothers Wii. Say Age of Empires 3. I'm going to say it's probably Age of Empires 2. I'm going to say it's maybe in that case Advance Wars Dual Strike. Thief! The Thief remake, of course. Oh. Gettable. Kind of gettable and at the same time very forgettable. I did play it, but it was 10 years ago and it was for like an hour. Rotten Tomatoes Daily 2. Bring me back. 1986 two-word comedy that nobody really liked that much. Okay, The Jerk. Hello? The website's broken? No movie with Austin Pendleton can be all bad, but this one makes a game try. Who the hell is Austin Pendleton? Is Austin Pendleton? Get well soon, Austin Pendleton. There's this 16-year-old kid with the ramen noodle haircut. He's got 21 million subscribers. He drives a Lamborghini. He got the sniffles. Get well soon, Mr. Pendleton Games. This website is too slow. I'm done with this. Why are you so slow? This is the grifters. John Badham's Pinocchio story is sweet, silly, and now charmingly old-fashioned. Pinocchio, Geppetto's, Puppet Master, the Littlest Reich. What the hell was that? Next clue. Folks who love tweaking the army or those with a special fondness for adorable robots may enjoy this harmless, reasonably funny film. Adorable robots. The Terminator. Bro, why are you so slow? What is your ass using? Is this shit made in jQuery? Amiable and good-natured. Johnny 5! Johnny 5 is alive. It's Short Circuit. Okay, that's actually gettable. Are you sure? We got to be real clear. Is it 32 short films about Glenn Gould? After a lightning bolt gives it human emotions and intelligence, a military robot escapes and finds refuge at the home. 61%, and you said The Jerk, though? Listen, it's hard to... When you have a insanely large domain of choices, it actually makes it harder to choose. I was just trying to think of like a comedy that my parents say is like really funny, and then they're like, you've got to watch this scene, and they pull it up on YouTube, and it's like a dude falling down the stairs once, and then getting up and saying sorry, and then falling down the stairs again, and they're like killing themselves laughing. Like, it's hard to just... It's the same thing with Guess the Game. Like, you know, I know like 3 games from every publisher. And then people are like, why did you guess Mario and Luigi when you know it's not, when you know it's published by Square Enix? It's because I can't think of any more Square Enix first-person games. Final Fantasy 13, if you squint. Okay, how about Chronophoto? We're in the final act. It's because they need a give up button. Okay, one would assume that this is 2022. That's correct. One, I'm calling this one. This is 19. That's why I was going to the 80s. This is like 1944. Oh, he's crazy. He's crazy. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. I thought they were all at computers. Are they at computers, or are these are computers? What is this? What is this? They got the ultra wide. Because it looks like there's sewing machines because there's clothes around. But there's no way this kind of monitor, this is not a flat screen, man. There's no way the flat screen existed. This has got to be like in the 60s or something. It looks so much... Dude, we can't let this clip escape our stream. People will be like... The biggest morons on the planet are going to be like, People are getting confused by a black and white photo of ultra wide iPads from 1961. Oh, you didn't know the Illuminati had iPads back then? I'm already making a TikTok about it. Yo, but people are kind of going a little too hard on the people on TikTok who hold like an object behind a piece of paper and then they're like, how can the mirror see the object? A teachable moment, okay? We all who are like thinking critically are like light isn't just like straight beams, like the shit is bouncing around like crazy. But like they're adults though. It's just something you gotta just say like light goes. Bzzz. You don't have to be like, wow, they're so stupid. Their ass is probably making like 175 grand a year owning their own contracting company. Your ass got a PhD in like literary studies from Harvard. You're just bullying people on Twitter. Like, who's the loser? They're literally just living their lives. Bullying is fun though. Well, that's true. I don't know what this is. This is 2015. This is when the Amazon Fire tablet came out. I don't know, man. It's 19. I don't think it's the 60s. I don't know. It's hard. This is a really hard one. Because, like, this shit is from, like, the Great Depression. But then, like, she's from Blade Runner. So I don't know. It's somewhere between, like, 1920 and 2200. Like, I have no idea. Is she not the girl from Blade Runner? What are you doing? Look at this. Okay, there's no computers here because look at what she's reading right there. She's reading the damn phone book on her lunch break. Everybody else is like, "Oh, I wish it was my lunch break so I could read the phone book." Witness the managerial class, making sure nobody sneezes or they'll be reprimanded. Are they making whoopee cushions? Like what's happening over here? You guys like to buy C's or M's? I'm more of an M guy myself, but now that I see how many M's there are, I'm like, dude, I might switch to C. I don't want to be wearing the same thing as everybody else. I have no idea. I have no clue. It's 1965. Fuck. That was a really hard one. I had no idea. This is Steve Wozniak demonstrating the proper way to initiate foreplay. I would have to say, sorry, Steve. I'm going to say this is 1980. 1986. Okay, fair enough. Holy cow. The short shorts, man. Old Kentucky Restaurant Lounge and Bar in, what is this, like, Little America in England? Maybe it's Ireland? Texaco? Lanoy House? Peasy? Deasy? This looks like the early 1980s. I think I'm kind of washed today. I'm going to say this is 1982. We didn't do so hot today. 3139 is not that bad. I mean, the third one was just a mess, man. We have travel. Travel's at the end today because it was the last thing added to the list. Do cities in other countries have Little America districts? It's a good question. I'm always like surprised when I go to Japan and then there'll be like a lineup to get into a Carl's Jr. or something like that. And they have like models outside that are like, please eat the most disgusting hamburger you've ever seen in your entire life. They're handing you like laminated menus outside of the Carl's Jr. You see salarymen in full business suits that are like lined up to eat the burger that dripped on Paris Hilton when she was in the ad. Like it's Anyway. Presented by Emily Schmidt Compass. Did you think Compass is the name of the like property management firm that she works for, or do you think that she married a guy named like Bill Compass or something like that? That's such a like it's such a fake name. Emily Schmidt Compass. Yes, hey, thanks for coming to the open house. My name is Emily Schmidt Compass. I represent the sellers. Yes, that's my husband, Christopher Columbus Compass. Anyway, I don't know. It looks like a modern house. It's on some form of water. 3,000 square feet. Let's start the bidding at 1.25. I know it's probably a little much, but it all depends on the geographical location. That's too high. Are you crazy? It's Livingston, Texas, just over an hour from Houston. Okay, it's a big city, but not as impacted by the property bubble. And then it's an hour away, so even less afflicted. So very, I mean, you want to talk about open concept. Look at this. Holy cow. Say, I estimated 3,000 square feet. It's an hour from Houston. Give me 550,000. It's too low, okay. 2,600 square feet. I'm kind of cracked on the guesses, I gotta say. Now, I'm not a big fan of the Tiffany style decor here. Hey, geez, the cabinets IKEA called. They want their cabinets back because you got too many of them. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of cabinet space. I'm a little jealous, honestly, because, you know, when we go to Costco, I'm like, oh, do we really need oat milk? I'm not sure I can fit all this oat milk in my house right now. It's a lot of storage space, man. It's quite a lot of storage space. It's just my eyes have got nothing to focus on. Maybe if you put some subway tile on your backsplash here or over there, I might be more interested. Anyway, this changes nothing. I'm going 750,000. That's too low. 1.25, not a horrible guess. I'm just here to tell you whatever they did with the paint. I've never been this guy that's like, this house is fine except the paint is horrible, but the paint is horrendous here. This is nothing, man. Looks like a hotel. It looks like the damn maternity ward. Also, I don't even know what these are. It looks like a door that would go like, and it would slice you up like Tony Shalhoub in 13 Ghosts. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you've seen it. Well, maybe not. I don't know. It's a long time ago. It wasn't a big movie. The lead actress was Shannon Elizabeth, also known as Nadia from American Pie. Anyway, 850,000? Yep, you got it. You're a Housle Baron. TimeGuesser. I'm scared to play TimeGuesser again. See a photo of like me getting consulted by the urologist before my orchidectomy. This one's going to show you how you die. Okay, listen. This is Paul and Linda McCartney in London. Geez, was the thing that painted the lines doing okay? Why are they so squiggly? Is that all right? They draw your attention? Were they intoxicated? Like, what's going on with this? That means it's a crossing? What is in this? Listen, whatever. It's England. I mean, I'm going to assume this is London. Maybe it's Abbey Road. Maybe it's not. I'm not really that concerned. Either way, this is Paul McCartney. Post-Beard, but definitely post-Beatles. Thinking this is probably in the Wings era. The Wings era. We're going to call this the late 1970s. Let me get a 78. You were a year off. I'm so fucking stupid. What was I thinking? Okay, 9,800. We'll take that next round. Give generously. Tangier, Gibraltar. Sponsored charity row. Or is it this? If this is England, isn't this a charity row? That seems a little dangerous. Hey, Mel Gibson called, so it don't pick up. Mel, so I was gonna say, is Mel Gibson called? He wants his signs back, but if Mel, honey, the telephone. Who is it? If it's Mel Gibson, tell him I'm not here. Oh man. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm going to assume that we're like right here or right there. And I'm going to assume that everybody's looking mighty cool. But a little bit, they weren't all buttoned up, hello, governor. It's more like they're getting a little bit slick with it. Let's call this mid-1970s. It was 1980, and we were across the Strait of Gibraltar, but that's fine. That's not so bad. I could definitely live with that. I got to get out of here. I don't know what these people are wearing. This is Rio de Janeiro, circa 1987. Let's do 88. It's 1974. Holy cow. This is Windsor Castle. Pre-2020. Gonna call this Windsor Castle, which is somewhere around here, near Basildon, near Braintree. Where the hell is Windsor? Like, this is what throws me for a loop. Like, what, I guess is what happens when your country's, like, old. But, like, my ass was there, and I don't even know, like, where it is. Like, it was in the middle of nowhere. But it was also, like, 45 minutes from London. So, like, where the hell was Windsor, dude? Like, where was I? Can somebody tell me where Windsor is? It's west. It's near Reading. Wokingham? Nobody tell Twitter. Whatever, man. I'm just going to put us right there. Circa 2017. It's 2011, and it wasn't even Windsor. It was the Rock of Cashel. Who's the Rock of Cashel? I only know the Rock of America. It's Dwayne Johnson. What the hell happened here? So New York. This is the fire department of New York. They're just posing like right next to the scrap metal. It's not a plane. I know it says United. There's no way this is a plane, man. There's no way. What is it? It was shaped like a paper plane, man. There's no way. It is? There's no way this is an airplane, dude. What, it crashed like just in the middle of the road? What else could it be? It's a truck. It's just a truck or something. I don't think this is an airplane. I think this is early 1960s New York City. I think a truck exploded in Edgewater. You got it spot on. Aftermath of a mid-air plane crash? Holy cow, they got pretty lucky to land it in the middle of the road. United Airlines? Oh, I know, there's also United Trucking. This doesn't look like an airplane to me. Obviously it is, but like... That's the wing? I don't buy it. How do we do? $42,000. It is a plane. We all know it's a plane now. I'm just saying it doesn't look like a plane. It looks like the inside of a tractor trailer. No wonder they were crashing back then. They should have made them like less truck-like, in my opinion. Maybe they wouldn't crash so much. Sold last week. It's Oldsmobile in the driveway, so you know someone young lives here. I just don't know the states, and that would be very helpful. But so like a modest home, 1,500 square feet. Let's start the bidding at $300,000 and get some more information. It's in Coatesville, Pennsylvania. Not, I don't have anything on that. We need to go a little bit higher. Take me to 400,000. I'm not comfortable going much higher than that. We're going lower. Okay, good start. It's a single-family home. We have nothing else to go on. It's a binary search. 4 beds, 2.5 baths. Let me get a 375. Built in 2005. Okay, let me get a 367.5. 3,900 square feet. Was the thing 75 stories tall? Holy cow, this is a damn mansion. Is this the right photo? Basement? Usually you don't count the basement, do you? I guess maybe it depends if it's finished. Let's do 360,000. 358.5 thousand. No, you got to go a little lower than that. 8,400 square foot lot. 355,000. You've done it. Sold for 354,000. I mean, 3,900 square feet. That's pretty crazy. It doesn't look like a 4,000 square foot house. Maybe it's like House of Leaves, where the basement just goes on forever. And then Travel. Here we go. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. I don't know where either of these countries are. Today I'd like to go from the Gambia to Namibia. All right. You probably want to start by going to like Senegal. Me and who? Can I just say that? Me and who? I didn't know that that's how those countries come together. Okay. And then from Senegal, you go to Nigeria. Oh, passing through Ghana first, of course. You got to go through Ghana. This is a real problem. This is an issue. So like you're Africa. You know what? Let's start at the other direction. You could definitely go... Nope, I don't know what's over there. You could go to Angola. Ah, okay, and then north of Angola, of course, is Mozambique. Ooh, oh no. Mali, it's landlocked, so maybe you can go like from here to here. Oh, okay. Mali to the Central African Republic. Oh, to Eswatini. No, no, that's a horrible guess. That's truly horrendous. I don't even know if it's possible for us to finish this one now. You've got Sierra Leone somewhere over here. That's very true. Not helpful. You got Liberia. Well, we're making a... Looks like when I have to cut up my daughter's chicken tenders so she'll eat them. They're not connected. Looks like an armadillo. Me and who? I have no idea. Burkina Faso somewhere in there. There we okay. Now we just need a country that connects from Angola to Ghana. And that would be certainly Chad. I was going to guess Liberia again. How embarrassing is that? Name a country. A country. Uganda. Okay, probably like the worst performance I've ever done. So close. You were just 2 steps from Namibia. Africa's tough. Please look at a map once. All I do for the first hour of the stream is look at maps. That was easy? That's like the hardest you could possibly do. Anyway, we still did okay. /marker me. That was the dulls.